Don't mind my plant in the sink. This is how I water and let it drain in the sink so it doesn't get root rot. So I went to Trader Joe's, Albertsons, and where else did I go? Sprouts. They're my three mains I go to, and they're all kind of in the same general vicinity. Kind of slipped up a little bit. I haven't gotten them in a very long time, but I ended up getting the chocolate croissants. Yeah, I'm gonna just show y'all basically everything that I got from these three grocery stores. Yeah, Trader Joe's is for sure the most reasonably priced grocery store out of the three. Sprouts is probably the most expensive. Albertsons is decent, similar to Sprouts, but a little cheaper. The star of the show, the chocolate croissants from Trader Joe's. It'll be like a treat. It's not gonna be an everyday thing. It's only 4 in here, so maybe 1 a week. That would be ideal for me. Put this right there. All right, so I don't eat meat. I'm 7 months no meat. That sounds crazy. But yeah, 7 months without eating meat. So when I go to the store, it's definitely cheaper than having to buy all the stuff that I get on top of having to purchase meat. But the fact that I don't eat meat, my bill is a little bit cheaper. Okay, hopefully y'all can hear me. But yeah, keep pistachios on deck. Always. Got some right here, but I can never have too many. If I'm not eating fruit, I'm eating pistachios or sunflower seeds, and I rarely eat sunflower seeds, but I saw these at Sprouts, and I was like, it's a good pastime. Like if I'm just chilling, editing, 100%. I put onions in a lot of my salads, or all my salads, but a lot of my dishes I make contains onions, so I always gotta keep onions. Every dish should have garlic in it. I don't care if it's cereal, I don't care if it's oatmeal, garlic is going in it. What are we talking about? I was just kidding about the last two. I would never do that. But I'll also put my avocado in this bowl. That's another thing I keep on my person. You come in my house, there's a few things you're gonna see. You're always gonna see avocado. You're always gonna see pineapples. You're always gonna see watermelon when it's in season. So we'll take watermelon out because you don't always see watermelon. You're always gonna see avocado. You're always gonna see pineapple. And you're always gonna see coconut water. And pistachios, so yeah, those 4. If you come in my crib and you don't see those 4, something's wrong. Help me, I need assistance. This is my little avocado, garlic, ginger bowl. I eat a salad every day, and I load my salads up. Obviously, I have the half and half blend, the organic baby spinach and spring mix. I don't know why I get this one. I just feel like this is a good mix, a good salad mix. Cucumbers, red peppers, always keep mushrooms too, for sure. Cilantro, put that in my salad. Saw these coconut wraps at Albertsons, or not Albertsons, I was at Sprouts and I saw these coconut wraps. Organic, raw, vegan, just 3 ingredients, paleo, gluten-free, no grains, no GMO or non-GMO. This joint was $8 and it was a count of 5. So the ingredients says organic coconut meat, organic coconut water, organic virgin coconut oil, and contains tree nuts, coconut. This joint was $8.99, so if I don't like it, I'm gonna be very discouraged, but I wouldn't get it again. Shishito peppers. Whenever they have them, I get them. More cilantro, keep that on me. This is some decent salsa. The ingredients is just tomato puree, yellow chili peppers, salt, distilled vinegar, and dehydrated onions and garlic powder. So the ingredients are there. That's why I get it, because it's fairly healthy. I wouldn't call it authentic. Maybe it is, but it's probably not. If I'm making egg fried rice, or shrimp fried rice, I put egg in it. I try and get basmati rice, or I know I'm saying that wrong. They never have the big one, so I usually just get the jasmine because it comes with in the large bag. And then coconut waters, of course, I always keep those. Celery, y'all know celery juice, and then pineapples. Those seeded watermelons fly off the shelves. I went to Albertsons, they didn't have them. Trader Joe's never has them for some reason. But I went to Sprouts. And so that's where I usually get my seeded watermelon from. But Sprouts didn't have them and Trader Joe's never has them. But I went to Albertsons and they didn't have them when I went 2 days ago. And they had like a box of them today. So I was like, I hate touching water when I'm not supposed to be touching water. I just like put my hand in the only puddle in Las Vegas. So Albertsons had a tri-wall of them. So I was like, you know what, I might as well stock up because next time I go in there, they're 9 times out of 10 probably gonna be gone. Yeah, I got obviously 2 watermelon today. That one's just sitting there because I'm about to juice the hell out of that one after my plant's done draining. That's really it. When I go grocery shopping, I usually make a list and I know what I want to get. Sometimes I deviate because I never put this on a list, but I always have this. So, I'll deviate from the list. Shishito peppers, I never put shishito peppers on the list. It's just something I see and I'm like, oh, I can make a dish with that. So I'll grab it. But everything else is usually premeditated. Sometimes I'll, go out of the way to get something that's not the healthiest, but you gotta live a little. You gotta live a little. But this is usually my grocery store haul. I like to think it's decently healthy. So, I do what I can when I can. But yeah, that's my haul. So why I even started my health journey or why I even cut out eating meat. I mentioned this in one of my previous videos, but for those of you who are new, first off, welcome, of course. But the reason I cut out meat is because I was having for the longest time and for many years, I was having gut problems and stomach problems that I still have to this day. I don't think they're ever gonna fully go away, but they've gotten better because of, me switching my diet. It was probably like a span of 6 years where I was eating pretty bad, pretty unhealthy, but at the same time, I was still eating somewhat healthy. I'd have greens and fruit every so often, but I didn't eat greens and fruit as much as I do now, nowhere near as much as I do now. So I guess you can say I was eating pretty unhealthy, snacking, eating junk food. I still went to the gym and everything, but like no matter what I ate, my stomach would be messed up. My skin wouldn't be the clearest. Even though I was in the gym, I would still be gaining weight in a not so pleasant manner, I guess you can say. Granted, it took me 6 years, better late than never. I finally went to the doctor and they confirmed that I had stomach problems. So they gave me medication and everything, but my girlfriend at the time, she changed her diet and everything, and she would always talk to me about how it worked wonders for her and everything and how it changed her perspective on health and her actual health in general. So I finally was like, okay, let me dabble into it. So what I did was I'd eat vegetables, I'd eat fruit, nuts, seeds. I did that for like maybe a month. I'd eat no meat for twice a week. And then the other times I'd still eat meat, but it was mostly chicken and turkey. I kind of steered away from red meats, but I still ate red meat, just not as much. I didn't really notice any health benefits or anything that I could notice up front. I ended up making it 3 days, and then I was like, okay, I can keep doing this. So I ended up making it 4 days. And then next thing I know, I'm eating greens and fruits and beans and nuts and seeds Monday through Friday, and then Saturday, Sunday, I would let myself eat meat. I did notice myself feeling better. I did notice my body changing in a more healthy fashion. It wasn't enough to be like, okay, let me just stop. Let me just stop eating meat completely. I'm a naturally competitive person. So I was like, let me just try no meat for a whole week, right? And just see how I feel. I did it. And I was like, okay, like I don't really feel no different. So I was like, let me go 2 weeks. So I did 2 weeks. I felt better. I didn't feel as heavy as I used to. I had way more energy waking up in the morning because at the time I was still in the Air Force. So I'd wake up at 4:30. I'd go to the gym, do my morning routine, and then go to work. But I had way more energy waking up. I had way more energy in the gym. So I was like, damn, like, let me just go no meat. All that was leading up to October. And October was like, okay, let me just do a month. Let me just do a whole month. And I did a whole month of October. And I felt phenomenal. I felt great. My mental was good. My skin was flourishing. I had so much energy, like so much energy. And I didn't feel heavy. I didn't feel, even after meals, I don't feel heavy. I don't feel sleepy. Small things like that. But then November came around and I was like, let me try meat one more time. I caved. I let meat beat me. Whoa. I caved and I ate meat. Immediately, not immediately, but a few days later, I start to break out my skin. At this point, I was like, yeah, no, this is actually real. November 3rd was the actual last time I had meat because after that, I was like, nah, it's like, I saw it in real time. So November to now, it's been 7 months, actually a little bit over 7 months. I've definitely felt a difference in my health, my mental, my physical, like everything. I'm no doctor, so this is not advice. Everybody's body is different. So I can't say, oh, what I'm doing or what I did is going to for sure work for you. I'm not giving anybody advice. I'm just sharing my story, my perspective, and what I noticed in the process of eating meat and not eating meat. I'm just sharing my experience. If you want to try it and go out and try it, then by all means. But this is just me again sharing my experience. That is the reason why I ended up tapping into cutting out meat from my daily routine. My daily routine for a healthy lifestyle. It's very important to incorporate exercise into your daily routine. But I do feel like there's a lot of people that don't realize how important it is to have a healthy diet. Some people go to the gym and then eat shit for the rest of the day in hopes that it cancels out. And I'm no expert or guru on health statistics or anything like that, but I do know from doing my own research or listening to other people who have gone on their health journey that your diet is like 80 to 90% of your health. You can't go to the gym and then eat a bag of chips, eat candy, ice cream for the rest of the day and expect to be healthy. I've taken from other people and have incorporated into my lifestyle. I'll wake up, y'all see me at the field, or I'll hit the trail. I have a little kettlebell set in my garage where I'll wake up and I'll do a workout from 45 minutes to an hour. Me personally, I don't need anything over an hour. I like my workouts to be short and sweet, concise to the point. And from there, I'll drink my celery juice. I'll drink my watermelon juice. I'll eat a salad and eat healthy throughout the day. And I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. But my daily routine to live a healthy lifestyle for me includes waking up, going to the gym, celery juice, watermelon, fruits throughout the day, veggies throughout the day, get hella greens, hella seeds, hella nuts. There's a lot of substitutes that you can incorporate into your life and I'm not even talking about cutting out meat right now. I'm just talking about in general. There's a lot of things that you can do to incorporate healthy habits and health, period, into your life. I just try and wake up, get after it immediately. Like if I get up and do my morning workout, it's going to be good. And then whatever follows after that, I want to either keep it stagnant or keep going. Wake up, exercise, fruits, veggies, nuts, seeds throughout the entire day, and get hella sun too. I think it's very important for your mental and your body to be out. I mean, I don't think, I know it's very important for your mental and your body to be outside. So that's also an aspect of health that people don't really, people know about it, but they don't really talk about just being outside. Not even exercise, just being outside. It does something positive to your spiritual and your mental and your physical. This is my dry cabinet. I'm actually gonna get these from here on out because these, I've had them now. These are so fire. I'm gonna start keeping the coconut wraps, Manuka honey. This is so important. Put this in my teas, in which I have teas in here. All natural peanut butter. I know everybody knows what this one is. Organic garbanzo beans. Organic diced canned tomatoes. This is not eatable. I don't eat cereal. I just don't eat cereal. This is like a collector's item that got messed up when I shipped all my stuff from Europe to Vegas. And to prove y'all that I'm not tripping, this expired August 27th, 2020. So y'all know I'm not tripping. I don't eat cereal. Pistachios. I keep some gluten-free pasta. Red pepper and almond pesto sauce from Trader Joe's. This is pretty fire. It's also fairly healthy. But yeah, this is usually what I eat in a not what I eat in a day, but what I always have in stock and what I do eat in my days. As far as obstacles go, it's definitely hard. Always being around tacos, chicken wings. Hell, I'll be on YouTube and I'll see a chicken wing video and I'm just like, how am I doing this right now? I love chicken wings. I love tacos. It's definitely hard. I'd be lying if I sat here and said that I don't miss eating things like that, or I don't salivate at the mouth when I think about chicken. But it's like, it's really all about discipline. If I'm disciplined enough to wake up in the morning at 6 and do my workouts and stick to celery juice for 3 years, then I'm pretty sure I can avoid eating meats. It all comes back to your discipline and how much you want to stick to your health journey, is what I'm trying to say. Nowadays, usually places are good with having vegetarian options and vegan options. One thing I will say, there's a lot of bad ingredients that goes into these vegan options, these plant-based options. The stuff they substitute to make their items taste like meat or look like meat is sometimes not the best for you. So that's another obstacle. But one way I stay motivated is, how much do you really want to stick to your health journey? I've seen the benefits in real time. I've seen my body change. I've seen my mental change, and I really don't want to deviate from that. Like, why go backwards when I've come this far? And I don't like putting time frames on it, but it's like I've gone 7 months. I've gone 7 whole months without eating meat. Why would I be defeated by a chicken wing? What do I look like losing to a taco? Come on, let's be real. That's how I keep my motivation. I'm not giving up my journey because I gave into a craving that I'm gonna be like, damn, like I'm gonna feel bad about myself. Like, why did I do that? Like, keep your motivation, stay strong, stick to your goals. Just stick to your goals. I don't even have a goal with it. At first I was like, okay, let me go a week or 2 days, 3 days, a week. After I went that month, I was like, I'm not putting a time on this because I just like the feeling, so I'm just gonna go. You're doing it for a reason, so don't just throw it out the window. It's really that simple. You started your journey for a reason. If you find that your journey is not for you, then okay, that's understandable. You did it, you tried it, and you were like, nah, I'm good. But if you're like, okay, I'm in the midst of my journey, but I just wanna, I just wanna eat chicken again, and then I'll get back to it. Like, don't. That's wasteful. That's wasteful. If you cave in, you're just gonna hate it. Don't cave. You're gonna be sick. If you're locked in, you're gonna be sick, and then have to get right back to it. So just stay locked. That's all it is. My advice to somebody starting their health journey or you want to cut out meat, the number one thing, and I mentioned this in many other videos, is just starting. A lot of people focus too much on the fear of the unknown. Oh, what if I start this journey and I don't see benefits? Or what if I start this journey and I don't feel better or look better? Like it's not an instantaneous thing. You're going to have to do this for an extended period of time to reap the benefits. I feel like a lot of people, including how I used to think, like you want to start something, but you find every excuse in the book to be like, nah, maybe I should wait. Maybe I should push it back a little. Don't do that. Just start it. And you can always stop. It's not something you're locking yourself into a contract with. If you start a process, whether it be cutting out meat or whether it just be a genuine health journey, if you start the process, everything will fall into place after that. And you're not signing a contract. You don't have to stick to it. If you don't like it, or you don't see the benefits or you don't feel better, you can just stop. You can be like, okay, I tried it, it wasn't for me. But you have to understand you only get one body, so you got to take care of it whether you like it or not. I mean, you don't have to, but that's something you really should do. For my people that are on the fence of, oh, should I cut out meat or should I, just gradually get into it. Try it for a day, try it for 2 days. If you can do it, do it. If you try it and you just don't want to, then don't do it. But as far as just like starting a health journey, you only get one body. Try your hardest to take care of it. Get outside in the sun, go exercise. You'll feel 10 times better. Your head will be 10 times clearer. Your body will be 10 times stronger. Start the process. See if you like the process. If you do, keep going. And if you don't, try and find an alternative to live a healthier lifestyle. And another piece of advice that I wish somebody would have told me is if you fall off, don't beat yourself up about it. Don't be mad, sad, frustrated. I mean, definitely you're gonna feel frustrated, but don't just soak in it. We're human. We're not perfect. We're gonna make mistakes. Granted, I wouldn't call that a mistake. Hiccup. We're gonna have hiccups in our whatever we're doing in our processes. But the thing you should be focused on is, okay, yeah, I had a hiccup. It's not gonna deteriorate all my progress I had beforehand, or it's not gonna throw me off my path unless you fall off the wagon for weeks or months. I mean, you can still always get into it, but it's 10 billion times harder. So if you fall off, my advice is don't soak in it. Just, okay, it happened. Boom, I'm back in my routine. Understand things happen. Cool. Let it pass and go on about your life. I would say those would be my biggest pieces of advice. And discipline. Always have discipline for sure. 100%. Discipline will get you far. And just in life in general. But yeah, that was my advice for individuals who are looking to start any form of health journey or cutting out meat in their diet.